Hello everybody, Eli Murdoch with you here, and this is a continuing video for the series of restoring a cedar closet, or what was, I guess, a cedar closet. It kind of still is, because we have the original work that was done, and you know, I'm not able to kind of place the time that it was done, like the period, but I'm guessing just based on the so you can see the bolts here in the wall. These are from the work that was done. I left them and I left them there for now. I might cut them out after, depending upon what I'm going to do up in here. Otherwise, they might be able to serve as points for putting in more of the backing. You know, we'll have to put in more of the studs on the back if we're going to put up anything. If I am going to redo this in cedar, I might do it that way, and then they can just stay there because they were there to begin with. So cedar obviously works on them, and it was but you probably have to remove them if you're going to put in a board anyway, but I'm leaving them there for now. But you can see from the age of them and what was done, and just looking at the bolt and everything, this had to have been done in, like, I would guess in the 60s. I'm just guessing. Maybe 50s, but I'm guessing like 60s is when the cedar was done, when this closet was redone. And it was, I believe, what I'm being told about is it possibly was Arnold Lindberg who did this. And Arnold was him and Marie Lindberg were the former owners of this estate, and they were my foster parents. And so I'm going to town and really working hard to restore this. It does need a lot of work. You can see the floor where the tiles were pretty banged up underneath. It's just from time and from water getting in, and so on and such. But the work was really pretty well done. The tiling and everything was set very, very well. So if you look at the tile outline, you can see just the outline from where they were at, and it actually is going to serve as for me, it's going to serve as an outline of how I'm going to put in the new tile. So, and that's going to be that simple. It's going to be simplify things a little bit, because I don't necessarily have to measure. I'm going to measure anyway, but you can see on the ends, that's where the tiles were half cut ones on the end, and then you can see full size tiles all the way across and underneath. So there's a full size one on the end, and then on the in the entryway here, you can see that's where half cut tiles were used, or whatever, or a quarter of them, or whatever. And then they were cut very nicely into the corners here. So that's the only place I'll really have to do some cutting and so on and so the tile. But so it shouldn't be too difficult in that respect. Now, I'm still just debating whether I'm going to remove this cedar here, because I've mentioned this on previous video. You can see the wood behind it on the edge here is pretty rough. It's rough looking, but if you look at other parts, like up in here, you can see that the paint and everything looks pretty fine. It looks really nice, and the wood looks good. So it just might be that this is because this is the edge, you know, and it was exposed a little bit more. It might have just gotten beat up and looks old. I really would like to just start over fresh, but I don't want to remove this. Such nice cedar, and it's from the Cedar Company, formerly the Cedar Company in Huntsville, Alabama. So anyway, but onto the floor, I am going to do some tiling. So what I've done is I've removed all the remaining tile that was underneath here, and that was from the whole size pieces. So whole size pieces were placed, and they were placed out to there, so you can see that there. And then, so I've removed that, so obviously you need to make room to put in new ones and slide them underneath there, and then I'll get some spacers and everything, and of course apply tile adhesive and everything like that, I am going to do a adhesive remover. And what you can see here is I'm in the process of removing the old adhesive, and I went and picked up some tile adhesive remover, I should say, today. And I did pick up some, and this right here is probably some of the how shall I say, the freshest adhesive that I've found so far. Most of the other stuff is really, really dry. But this right here, as I lifted it up, I don't know where that piece went, but I really got a piece of it, and I think I just already threw it away, but I got a good piece of the adhesive. And so this is right here is where I'm going to apply, oh, there it is. Okay, there you can see the piece right there. So this, for example, if I can pick it up with a glove on, well, you get the idea. This is, there it is. That's what I had on the other area there, where I had to remove the tile adhesive and the tiles from the former bathroom. And so this right here is just a piece of the adhesive that's still here, so we got to get rid of that. And we are going to, I'm going to keep on doing this. And what I did today is I bought this at Ace Hardware. You know, you can buy it from anywhere, from any of the stores. I did get Goo Gone. I got Goo Gone, such a name. I was looking for, I came across a few of them. I was looking for this one. I really like this one too. This is a Citri Strip that I got, stripping gel. That was pretty nice. And it goes on. There's not a lot of smell to it. There was also the 3M remover up there as well, the stripper. It was quite a bit more expensive for a smaller bottle. And I like the 3M. That worked really good. You can use that. It is very potent, so maybe you even need less. But I'm going to try this. I haven't tried this before, so I'm going to try the Goo Gone. And it is a adhesive remover, as you can see, and goo remover. But so I'll try that. It's really this is more liquid. This is a very liquid versus this one, which is more of a gel. This was a gel, and so I'm going to see the difference between the two. I have to look at the application, but I'm going to put it on here and let it sit, I think overnight, or at least for a while. Now this one says it's really fast acting. But for the most part, I'm just going to put it on, and I'll wait overnight. I guess it's good also to get it right up right away, but we'll see how much time I got left later on tonight after I apply it. And then we'll go ahead and I'm going to use the, I have a floor scraper. You can see this one here. I picked that up from Menards. And again, you can get these from any places. You don't have to go to where I'm going. All the hardware stores and everything like that. Have them, whether it's Menards, Lowe's, Home Depot, Ace, wherever. So you can go to any one of them. Hardware Hanks, I'll name them all. I'll name all the ones that I'm familiar with in this area. But there you have it. So we got, I got this to do. Then I'm going to, once I get the floor completely done, and nice and smoothed out. I got to smooth this out and maybe sand this. This is an area where there was a hole there and I had to fill it in. So I filled that in with mortar, and I'll sand that out, smooth it out, and make sure it's level. And then we'll put in, I'll be put in the tile, but I got to make sure that the floor is really clean. I was thinking about actually painting this floor with Dover gray and making it to where it's identical to all the rest of the floor. Now you can see the original floor here. That's the original basement concrete floor. Right there. I'm going to get it out of the shadows. See that color? Now that's right there. So that's with the adhesive off there. That is with the adhesive gone. So the good thing about leaving a little bit of it on is I can see the outline of where the tile was, but But if I really want to prepare the floor really well, I'll probably have to take it all off. We'll see. We'll see how it looks and feels after I get done with this application of the Goo Gone. But there you have it. That's a little update for you, and thanks for tuning in. And again, this is Eli Murdoch. I'm going to put on my mask here, and I'm going to get that on here. Now, usually I have, when I'm doing all these chores, I just put it back on, I do wear a mask. So, hi. And so I do wear a mask when I do these things. I usually do wear a hat. As you can see, I got the hat on too. I'd like to cover up quite a bit when I'm doing these things. I do have a Tyvek suit. You can see the suit and everything, right? And it's in bad shape, but I've done a lot of work in it, and I do have a new one, so I can put that one on. But I got a newer mask now, and I usually wear goggles too, depending upon what I'm doing. So I always recommend that to you as well. Gloves, the whole thing, cover up, and keep yourself safe when you're doing this. Okay, well thanks a lot, and thanks for tuning in. Talk to you later. Bye.